The world was stunned. Newsrooms everywhere buzzed with disbelief and excitement as journalists scrambled to verify what seemed almost impossible. In the heart of Mindanao, the Philippines had unearthed a rare earth deposit of staggering proportions, one estimated to be worth trillions of dollars. This wasn't just another mining story, it was a discovery that could alter the course of nations. Headlines blazed across the globe. China's monopoly shattered, and a new era for rare earths begins. The world's attention was instantly riveted. Analysts speculated, Mindanao, the new epicenter of global tech? The implications for technology, manufacturing, and even national security were enormous. For decades, China had maintained a near-total grip on the rare earth elements that power everything from smartphones and electric vehicles to advanced military systems. Suddenly, a new player had emerged on the world stage, and the balance of power was shifting before our eyes. In Washington, Brussels, Tokyo, and Seoul, world leaders and diplomats scrambled to assess the implications. Emergency meetings were called, strategies debated, and alliances reconsidered. The discovery wasn't just geological, it was a geopolitical earthquake, sending shockwaves through capitals and boardrooms worldwide. Philippine geologists, working closely with international partners, confirmed that the deposit was vast enough to supply global demand for decades to come. The scale was unprecedented. It included not only abundant light rare earths, but also the most critical and scarce heavy rare earth elements, essential for cutting-edge technologies. The official announcement from Manila was met with a mix of national pride and a sober sense of responsibility. The eyes of the world were now on the Philippines. For Mindanao, a region long troubled by conflict and poverty, this discovery offered hope, a chance to transform its future and uplift its people. The promise of prosperity was real, but so were the challenges ahead. The world is watching, breath held, as a new chapter in global resource politics begins. The story of Mindanao's rare earths is just beginning, and its impact may be felt for generations to come. Mindanao's mountains, once known for conflict and stories of struggle, have always loomed large in the nation's imagination. For decades, these rugged peaks were seen as remote and untamed, places where few dared to venture. Yet beneath their breathtaking beauty, these mountains hid a secret of staggering value, one that could change the fate of an entire region. Deep underground lies a geological marvel, millions of tons of rare earth elements, including neodymium, praseodymium, and even the elusive heavy rare earths vital for modern technology. These minerals are the backbone of everything from smartphones to electric vehicles and wind turbines. This isn't just another mine, it's a discovery with the power to make the Philippines a global leader in rare earth supply, potentially rivaling China's dominance and reshaping the world's tech supply chains. But the deposit is concentrated in a region long overlooked by development, where poverty and lack of infrastructure have persisted for generations. The promise of sudden prosperity brings both hope and new challenges. Local leaders now dream of a Mindanao miracle, envisioning new roads, modern schools, thriving industries, and opportunities for the next generation. They see a chance to finally lift their communities out of hardship. Yet, this land is also home to indigenous peoples whose cultures and traditions are deeply tied to the forests and rivers, and to fragile ecosystems teeming with unique wildlife. The potential for wealth is immense, but so are the risks. Mismanagement, corruption, and environmental destruction could devastate both people and nature, repeating mistakes seen elsewhere. If managed wisely, however, extraction could be more efficient and less damaging than past operations, setting a new standard for responsible mining in the region. History shows that resource booms can build nations, or tear them apart. The stakes for Mindanao are higher than ever, and the world is watching. For Mindanao, this trillion-dollar secret is more than just a mineral deposit. It's a ticket to a new, uncertain future, filled with both promise and peril. The next chapter is about to be written. For decades, China dominated rare earths, mining, processing, and global supply. This monopoly gave Beijing immense leverage, shaping trade, technology, and even military planning. Attempts by the US and Australia to break free barely dented China's grip, especially in processing. Rare earths became a tool of statecraft, A single export halt could shake entire industries. The world's most advanced tech and defense systems depended on a rival's supply chain. The search for alternatives was urgent, but options were few, until now. The Mindanao discovery doesn't just open a new tap, it threatens to build a whole new reservoir. Suddenly, the flow of modern life is no longer controlled by a single hand. The global balance is shifting. Manila's recent announcement has sent shockwaves through the global supply chain, forcing companies and governments worldwide to rethink their strategies almost overnight. The news has not only captured headlines, but also sparked urgent discussions in boardrooms and policy circles from Asia to the West. For the first time in decades, there's a genuine alternative to China's overwhelming dominance in rare earth minerals. This shift could rebalance the global market, offering new hope to industries that have long depended on a single source for these critical materials. The Philippines now stands poised to become a cornerstone of a more secure and diversified supply chain, with its strategic location and untapped resources drawing international attention. Ports are preparing for increased activity, and logistics networks are being reimagined to accommodate this new reality. For the US, Japan, and Europe, this development represents a rare opportunity to de-risk their economies, reduce strategic vulnerabilities, and gain more control over the flow of essential materials. Economic analysts are already forecasting shifts in trade patterns and investment flows. The Philippines is emerging as a critical partner on the world stage, not just a strategic location on the map. New alliances and business deals are being forged, signaling a deeper level of international cooperation. Tech giants and automakers, eager for stable and predictable costs, see this as a chance to innovate and secure their supply chains. The promise of reliable access to rare earths could fuel the next wave of technological breakthroughs. However, building the necessary mines, processing plants, and supporting infrastructure will require years of effort and massive investment. The scale of the challenge is enormous, demanding collaboration between government, industry, and local communities. The ultimate goal is clear: to create a complete mine-to-magnet supply chain outside of China, ensuring every step from extraction to finished product is secure and reliable. Success will depend on setting new standards for sustainability and security, protecting both the environment and the interests of local populations. Responsible development is key to long-term viability. The discovery of these resources is just the beginning. The real work, building, training, and innovating, starts now. Every stakeholder has a role to play in shaping this new chapter. A new dawn is possible for the Philippines and the world, if this opportunity is built with care, vision, and a commitment to shared prosperity. Rare earths aren't truly rare, but they're vital. They're the vitamins of technology. Tiny amounts, huge impact. 17 elements power everything from smartphones and laptops to wind turbines and electric vehicles. Neodymium and dysprosium make the magnets in EV motors and wind generators. Europium and yttrium light up your phone's screen. Neodymium makes it vibrate. The green revolution depends on these elements. Without them, clean energy stalls. National security relies on rare earths for missiles, jets, and advanced electronics. The Pentagon's concern is clear: no rare earths, no modern defense. These elements are the invisible backbone of the 21st century. The world's future runs on them. News from Manila sent shockwaves through global markets. Chinese rare earth stocks plunged, Philippine-linked companies soared. Investors saw the end of China's monopoly and a new gold rush in Mindanao. Billions in capital are now chasing opportunities: mining, infrastructure, and high-tech processing. The Philippine Stock Exchange hit record highs. Foreign capital poured in. Tech giants and automakers rushed to secure long-term supply deals. The government faces pressure to create a stable, transparent investment climate. The world's biggest corporations are betting on the Philippines. The stakes are enormous, and the country must prove it can deliver. The global market has spoken. For the Philippines, this is a moment of reckoning. Managed wisely, rare earth wealth could fund world-class infrastructure, education, and healthcare. Mindanao could transform from conflict to prosperity, but the risks are real: corruption, inequality, and environmental disaster. Mining can devastate ecosystems and communities if not strictly regulated. Indigenous peoples' rights and lands are at stake. Their voices must be heard. The world is watching to see if the Philippines can set a new standard for responsible mining. The nation's future hangs in the balance. A global bidding war has erupted for access to the Philippines' rare earths. The US offers partnership, security, and sustainable development. The EU promises green infrastructure and high standards. Japan and South Korea bring investment and tech manufacturing. China, the old monopoly, offers speed, capital, and expertise at a strategic price. Each suitor brings opportunity and risk. The Philippines holds powerful new cards, but must choose wisely. The decision will shape alliances, industry, and the nation's future. The world's eyes are on Manila. The stakes could not be higher. The Philippines stands at a crossroads. This discovery is about more than money. It's about power, sovereignty, and destiny. Two futures beckon, one of prosperity, equity, and global respect, the other of corruption and division. The right path demands good governance, transparency, and respect for people and planet. A sovereign wealth fund, strict environmental laws, and indigenous partnership are essential. The alternative, corruption, environmental ruin, and social unrest, would turn treasure into curse. The world is not just watching, but invested in the outcome. The choices made now will echo for generations. An incredible gift has been unearthed. Whether it becomes a blessing or a curse is up to the Filipino people.